She opened a letter from 1974, and it changed her life forever. The day was unusually quiet, the kind of silence that makes every creak of the floor feel amplified. Clara Reynolds had returned to her late grandmother's house after the funeral, tasked with sorting through decades of belongings. Dust motes swirled in the thin shafts of sunlight cutting through the attic window. She was about to close the last trunk when her fingers brushed against a small, faded envelope wedged in the corner. The yellowed paper was delicate, the ink faint. On the front, in neat cursive, "For Eleanor, to be opened when the time is right." The date read August 14th, 1974. Clara sat cross-legged on the floor, her breath catching. She recognized the handwriting instantly. It wasn't her grandfather's. Carefully, she slid the letter out. Inside, a single sheet of paper carried words that trembled with emotion. "My dearest Eleanor, if you're reading this, then I never got the chance to tell you. I loved you. I always did. I should have fought harder for us, but life took me far away. Still, there's something I must give you. It's hidden where the roses meet the oak. Look for the silver locket inside is everything I couldn't say." It was signed simply, James. Clara's heart pounded. She had never heard of a James in her grandmother's life. Eleanor, young and radiant, walks barefoot through the grass to meet James, a tall man with a crooked smile and hands calloused from working at the docks. They laugh under an oak tree in the garden, the roses in full bloom around them. But there's a heaviness in the air. James has been drafted, and neither knows if they'll see each other again. As they part, he presses a silver locket into her palm. She promises to wait. Clara's eyes sting. She hurries to the overgrown garden at the back of the house. The oak tree is still there, towering and ancient, its roots curling deep into the earth. She kneels where the rose bushes tangle around its base and begins to dig. Her fingers strike something hard metal. She pulls out a small tin box, rusted at the edges. Inside, wrapped in a silk handkerchief, lies the silver locket. Clara opens it. On one side, a tiny black and white photo of Eleanor and James, smiling like they had the whole world ahead of them. On the other, a folded slip of paper. "If you find this, know that I never stopped loving you, J." But there's more beneath the paper is a key. Its teeth ornate an old-fashioned comma. With the key, Clara opens a small locked compartment in her grandmother's dresser. Inside, she finds legal documents and a deed to a small seaside cottage in Cornwall, left in Eleanor's name by James upon his passing. Attached is one last letter from James's lawyer, dated only 3 years ago. It was his